Before we even take you inside of the stadium, we join you outside for a look at the meet and greet going on. You see red number 3 there, orange and marble yellow, also there to give the fans an opportunity to meet them and also to thank the fans for coming out. That's going to be a theme that we will reiterate throughout this 2021 season. But for now, the opening ceremony. The pomp, the circumstance, the lighting of the flame. That can only mean Marble League 2021. New year, new Marble League. This time, it's a winter special. Hello, everybody. I'm Greg Woods, as we welcome you to event number 1 of this Winter Marble League, the Ice Dash. We'll explain it momentarily, but first off, I have to say that we are thrilled to be here in this stadium for the first Winter Marble League since 2018. The Snowballs were the hosts back then. We traveled all the way to the Arctic Circle for that one for 16 teams and 12 events. The Midnight Wisps were the eventual champions there, with runners-up Savage Speeders and the Oceanics. Of course, we're coming off of the most recent Marble League. That one went to the Savage Speeders. Rangers runners-up and Minty Maniacs in 3rd place. That one at the Andromedome, hosted by Team Galactic. For this one, however, you see the first event, and it will be a slippery one to get things started. Crazy Cat's Eyes, Rangers, Hazers, Minty Maniacs, Rangers, stretching it out, watch along the outside, a great draft, and actually the Hazers bounce all the way through. We've got a Marble League record, chaos at the finish line, and what looked to be clear sailing for the Rangers suddenly turns into a 3rd place finish. A length in front here, but watch the drafting teamwork that comes on in the second part of this run. Blue Eye, in the draft, moves to the side, helped by the Hazers, and along they go to get the win, and a Marble League record in doing so. Boy, that was close. Smoggy will advance, we're hearing, look at that, by the narrowest of margins, 1,000th of a second. 4.772 is the mark to beat from Blue Eye. Also the Pinkies with their new colors this time, along with Balls of Chaos, Raspberry Racers. And who gets it there? It is Resi from the Raspberry Racers. Team Momo, the one on the near side. Just a quick look at them before we got things started. The Pinkies with that new shade of pink that they are debuting for the first time here in the Winter Marble League. Everybody splayed out to the side and bumping up against the wall there. Not the quickest way to go. It's the Pinkies back in 3rd place. Momo and the Raspberry Racers will be advancing as we get ready for Group C here with the Oceanics, Savage Speeders, Midnight Wisps, and Team Galactic. Galactic quickest out of the gate. Savage Speeders to their left. They try to block them and successfully do. Will be the top 2 that advance. Ooh, a 4.774! Just barely off of the new Marble League record. Ooh. We will be upset about missing that. I know you don't win any medals here in the group stage, but you can win bragging rights with a new record. Those 2 well ahead. Disappointing for the Midnight Wisps. Be so far adrift when they felt like they were in a great position, coming in as winners of the last Winter League. Green Ducks, Snowballs, Chocolatiers, and the Thunderbolts. Green Ducks well out in front. Snowballs in the cold make it a game at the bottom, but did they get by? Not quite. 14 thousandths, and a lot of marbles in that 4-7 range. I wonder if that Marble League record is going to fall one more time when we get into the medal rounds. The Snowballs doing a great job to hang in there toward the bottom of the course, but It's slippery, especially down toward the finish line. This is where we see a lot of marbles start to stumble. There you see the results, 9th through 16th. Thunderbolts finishing in dead last. Not what they had hoped for. So the top 8 will move on. We will have 2 semifinals. Look at how packed this is on relatively short notice, I might add. Everybody crammed into this stadium and thrilled that we get a Marble League. Momo, Cat's Eyes, Galactic, and the Snowballs. And it's pretty even. Out of the gate, through the midway point, Momo's out in front. They're going to hold on to it. That's a very hard landing. Oh, we've got another record. 4-7-3-7. Starry just touched the finish line before being bounced back by Momo. Oh, look at that. That little jump from Blue Eye. This starting gate is having no issues at all, which usually is the case. Instead, it's the finishing line. I guess the nearer the destination, the more you're slip-sliding away. Watch this hop by Blue Eye with the finish line in sight. There. Oh, just enough, though, to hold on. Momo and Crazy Cat's Eyes will advance. Momo, for now, have the record. Sorry, over there in the medical tent seems okay. Oh, look at that impact. We didn't see that very clearly, but Momo had gone into the catch basin before being kicked out square into. And also, Momo, well, I don't blame him for taking a check there. Other semifinal, Raspberry Racers, Hazers, Savage Speeders, and the Green Ducks. Savage Speeders in narrow lead. It's anybody's race at this point. Comes across, and I believe that will be the Hazers. But who got second? That's the bigger question. Another very close attempt at the record there. It's between the Savage Speeders and the Raspberry Racers. I think it's Raspberry Racers that are going to get it, and they will. By 4 thousandths, Swifty does not move on. Oh, so close. I tell you, these marbles have come to race. They are so close together. Look at the times there. Less than a tenth between 5th through 8th. But it comes down to this. Hazers, Crazy Cat's Eyes, Raspberry Racers, and Team Momo. Team Momo, quicker out of the gate. Crazy Cat's Eyes in the lead! Did they hold on? I think they did. But we're going to get another photo finish to be sure. They're out in front here. Oh, we're going to need to see it from the end. Too close to call. Momo led them out of the gate. Raspberry Racers are right there, but they start to fall behind, and here's where Crazy Cat's Eyes begin to make their move. They're really digging deep here. Look at the Hazers charging up behind them. I think Hazers got it. Yes, they did. Hazers got the silver, and Momo will get the bronze. Crazy Cat's Eyes 4-7-5-1 is not a Marble League record, but they will take the hardware. 25 points to them. Event number 1 in the books. And they got quicker every single run. It's exactly what you want to see. Blue Eye carrying the team home in front of Smoggy and Momo.
Team Momo, Hazers, and the Crazy Cat's Eyes.
For the first time in this Marble League Winter Edition, we gather on the podium to celebrate and maybe warm up a little bit. All that jumping around in celebration is definitely going to get the blood pumping. They are thrilled to be where they are. The rest of the teams left to wonder, how can they regroup, especially if they were in the bottom part of that order prior to the next event. 1 of 5 done. Subscribe for more. Don't forget to visit the merchandise shop, by the way, and we hope to see you for event number 2 of the Winter Marble League.